Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. Now, if you're new here, what we kind of do here is we search all of the job boards daily, trying to weed out all the scams, cherry picking just the best remote work from home jobs that are hiring right now, and sharing them with you, of course, during the week on a daily basis. I always provide links to all the pages that I'm sharing so you can get those applications in, as well as timestamps to navigate around the video. All that can be found in the YouTube description box for the video. But today we have, if you don't mind, customer service, Comcast hiring. We have some payment jobs. We have a few data jobs. So we are going to dive all in. Again, first up, Comcast is hiring. Comcast has 18,000 reviews from past and current employees with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.8 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a virtual customer experience representative for their recovery department. This is going to be a full-time job, but it is going to be on the phone customer service, taking inbound phone calls, being responsible for the end-to-end user support for the Comcast customers. You are going to handle various different types of customer inquiries like technical questions, problem resolution related to Comcast products, equipment. You're also going to help them with billing and account information. So basically anything the customer might need. This is virtual work from home. It is paying $16 an hour. Now, one thing to note, their customer service call center operates between 6:45 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 days a week. So they are looking for somebody who can be flexible, work different shifts, work some nights and weekends sometime. So just know with jobs like this, you might be scheduled for like a day shift one day and then an afternoon or evening shift the next day. But they don't require any kind of a college degree, just somebody who can be a problem solver. You can troubleshoot issues when they arise. Someone who really values improving that customer satisfaction. You're customer oriented. You have great communication skills. You can multitask between multiple tools and systems. You're going to be like talking to the customer while also taking down their information. So you do kind of have to work in a fast-paced environment, be able to work independently, and just have good judgment skills. Now, as far as education, again, no college degree, just some high school coursework, and they're looking for 0 to 2 years of work experience. Moving on along, we have Brightwheel hiring. Now, Brightwheel has 268 reviews with an overall rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. And Brightwheel is looking for a payment operations specialist. This is remote for the United States. It is a full-time position. And they are really looking for somebody to work with their payment team, performing a high volume of KYC or Know Your Customer checks for customers onboarding into their billing platform. I'm not sure if you've ever done a KYC Know Your Customer check on your own. There's a few banking products, or I think when I signed up for like my Fidelity investing account, I had to do the Know Your Customer check. A lot of times what it is not just entering your personal information online, because right, anybody can enter anything online when you're just typing stuff. But it generally requires you to either send in copies front and back of your driver's license, or even I've had them where I've had to turn like my webcam on and do like a live video of me and my face holding my license beside my face so they could confirm that I do match the picture on my driver's license. So it's things like that. So you are just performing different checks for the customers before you put them into the billing platform. And then of course you're managing and resolving any payment disputes or credit card chargebacks that come up. So you're looking for that suspicious payments, suspicious billing and payment activity, just doing a lot of research, investigating and identifying and resolving all of those payment issues or billing activities that come up. So this will require you to work with customers through phone and email. But they don't require any kind of college degree, just 3 years experience in some kind of customer service, customer-facing role. They do want somebody who has at least 1 year experience in some kind of financial situation, fraud prevention, detection, investigation, chargebacks, things like that. Great communication skills, great attention to detail. Now, this one does pay anywhere from $23.08 an hour up to $28.85 an hour. Now, next up, we have Ancestry hiring. They have 839 reviews from past and current employees with the overall employee satisfaction rating 3.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a content data specialist. This is remote and is full-time. So they are really looking for somebody to help join their team in organizing and managing the data that powers their content production. And a lot of people, their Ancestry.com website, they have a lot of information in their databases of their website. So when people go on to like build their family trees, find out their family history and family stories, all of that content is there. And so they need somebody to gather and convert the metadata from a metadata format into a standard format so they can use it across all their teams. So you're really creating and managing different data files, both internally and for external partners. So you're transforming various file types into ingestible formats to support workflows. So one workflow might only support like JPEG or something like that. And so you are going to have to convert some files. I've worked with image files before personally at work where for whatever reason when you screen capture, screenshot or something like that, it automatically saves as a TIFF file, but then when you upload it, it has to be like a JPEG or PNG, something like that. Anyways, you are just transforming different file types from one file type to another electronically, organizing content databases, just balancing multiple projects, meeting deadlines, and you will have to troubleshoot and resolve some issues with the databases and the data files while you're working with them. So they're kind of really looking for someone who can work with computers and technology like SQL templates for databases. But no college degree is needed, just somebody who is detail-oriented, can be a problem solver, is quick to learn new technical tasks, somebody who's comfortable making those critical decisions, and of course, being proficient at database tools like Access, Microsoft Excel, SQL, things like that. Pay for this position is anywhere from $20.64 an hour up to $25.79 an hour. It does say on top of that, you're eligible for bonuses and different benefits. Now, if converting data files wasn't necessarily your thing, but you're good with monitoring and reviewing content that has been flagged by AI that says it needs to be reviewed, we have the company Securely Hiring. They have 176 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a content moderator, specifically student safety analyst. This is remote for the United States. So what Securely does is they are a leader in K-12 student safety and wellness solutions. So of course you're going to be working with schools and students, different education companies to make sure that their platforms stay safe for those students. Now they are looking for somebody to work Friday to Tuesday. So please note you will be working weekends. 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Central Time. It is a full-time position. They do say they're flexible on some of the hours, but not the days. So you might be able to work a little bit different shift on Saturday and Sunday, but you still have to work those days. They are paying $50,000 a year, which breaks it down to a little over $24 and some odd cents. So in between the $24 and $25 an hour. But of course, they're looking for somebody to monitor and analyze or review content that their AI system has flagged as potentially being a threat to student safety. So when the AI system flags it, you then have to be a human that uses your brain and reviews it and says, yes, the AI did good. This is bad. This is a threat to student safety, and remove it from the online platform. And then as a human reviewing it, that's the one thing where AI systems fell out. The AI system can flag stuff and remove it all day long, but it doesn't have that second step of when you look at something, if it is a serious threat to a student, with school violence and things today's, do you need to take additional steps? Do you need to contact, authorities and get them involved or escalate it up in some way? And so that's kind of what you're doing. If you find something that is serious enough, you need to take the action to make sure that all the students completely stay safe. So you have urgency of flagged content to kind of review it and make those critical decisions. So you will also be communicating with different school districts through email and phone regarding flagged concerns. Of course, you'll have to get the school system and all involved if you do come across a flagged concern that is of serious safety issue. And on top of that, of course, while you're reviewing all this documentation and marking it, yes, it's safe or no, it's not safe, and kind of making those determinations of the next steps that need to happen, you're going to maintain detailed documentation of all the cases and actions that you took into this computer system. So, of course, you're making notes of what you're doing while you're doing it. Now, of course, they don't require any kind of a college degree, but they are looking for somebody who has either worked in a certain area before or has transferable skills from other backgrounds that can transfer into, like somebody who's worked for the school system or schools before, worked with kids, or somebody who's worked with social, emotional well-being support, asset protection, anything in the education space, law enforcement, or anybody who's done kind of crisis prevention counseling or any other roles that involve safety and welfare of people. They're kind of looking for someone who just has that experience, kind of knowing what is a safety concern and what is not. But they do also offer a complete benefit package that includes health insurance. And last but not least, if you're looking for kind of like an editing, grammar editing, fact-checking job, Smart Financial is hiring. They have 180 reviews with an overall rating of 3.8 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a content editor and fact checker. This is remote for the United States. And of course, you will just review, edit, and verify all of their published materials, making sure they're clear, engaging, and accurate. So this means that you're not only going to review and edit like blog posts, articles, or other content for grammar, style, structure, and readability. You're also going to fact check this content, making sure that anything that is stated as a fact is in fact a fact. So you're making sure all the content aligns with the brand voice, editorial guidelines, verifying the accuracy of all the claims and data and references in that content. So you're just kind of cross-checking it with different credible sources, making sure that none of the facts came from sources that are not really credible. They are looking for somebody who has a passion for writing. And this one is going to require a bachelor degree in some kind of English, journalism, communications related field, somebody who has 2 years experience in some kind of a fact-checking or editing type role, somebody who is familiar with different writing styles like AP style or the Chicago Manual of Style, and of course, somebody who's familiar with writing for online, so like best search engine optimization, SEO practices, and of course, you've got to have great communication skills. Now, sadly, this one did not list pay. That will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. If you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. You can always feel free to leave in the comments anything that you're looking for. I do read those and keep that in mind. Don't forget, if you enjoyed anything that I shared, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, like button. Sharing is always caring, so please share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.